Hey, I got a question for you. What does a custom hot rod shop owner, a blue-haired, red velvet bell-bottom wearing hippie chick, and a off-road truck racer professional all have in common? Maybe my grandson Joshua Lee can help us with the answer. Well, hey there, it's day 184, and guess where I'm at? I am in Nashville, Tennessee with my grandson Tupper. His name's actually Joshua Lee. Hey, buddy. Huh? Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry it's been so long since I made a video. We've been very busy, as you should know, 6-7 days a week. We are trying to get a video made, me and Tupper here. My grandson Joshua, Sam and Rachel's son. He's not sure about my beard, but I'm gonna try to I gotta get y'all caught up with all that's been going on. Our daughter Gracie's been there helping, and we took a 20. All right, take 6. There you go. There it is. Yeah, that boy's goofing around. All right, we're having fun. We'll get back to you. So I'm going to try to get videos made in the next couple of weeks. I've got 3 or 4 to make. I think I'm going to start putting him in all of them. That boy's crazy. You're awesome. We made a 220-mile trip that I'm going to tell you about. Talking about a 220-mile trip we made the other day. We did. And all the bad that we saw, but all the good that we saw. Anyway, a lot of great stuff going on. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your help. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for not pulling Grandpa's beard. Love you. Say goodbye to the camera. Tell him bye over here. Look, Joshua. Look. Say bye-bye. Well, hey there. It's day 174 of disaster relief in the high country, and I've got my disaster relief assistant, Gracie Phillips. And we are picking up supplies to take to Hot Springs tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to 4 hubs, one in Swannanoa, Hot Springs, Burnsville, and Spruce Pine. So we're picking up items, both that we have in storage already and some other stuff, to go meet some new people and some old friends and keep helping the needs still great. Hey, good morning, good morning. It's day 175 of hurricane relief in the high country. Cop guys stealing my stuff. What are you doing, buddy? Hey, you stealing my stuff?
Huh?
I caught you.
Yep, got me. Loaded it up and get it out there.
That's Ryan McClymon's Operation Boots on the Ground and Doc loading it up. What are we doing today, gentlemen?
Going to a bunch of supply points. Gonna be able to help out a bunch of people. Get them some of these protein shakes that we've got for a couple people. Dropping off a mini fridge.
Lawnmower.
If we need to, yeah.
No, we are to Hot Springs Fire Department.
Oh, no, good deal.
Yeah, she's excited, brand new.
We'll get them squared away. Right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate all the help.
Yep. All right, let's get after it. So we just stopped in Pinola to pick up our friend Nanda, who's going to go with us and help us distribute food today. She knows the people in Hot Springs where we're going, and she's showing us her food truck that she has that she's wanting to put to use. Hey, Nanda.
Hey.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Buongiorno.
Bon dia.
Bonjour.
Bon dia. Everything inside is brand new. I mean, with the tape, has never been used. But that the food truck took in probably about half a foot of water and mud. But that he will be willing to let me use it for the mobile kitchen. But this would be so nice for our events, you know, mobile soup kitchen. Fingers crossed we can put this to good use and start feeding people and create some good events. So,
amen. You all can help us. Send help, come help. Love you. We'll talk to you in a little bit. Pulling into Swannanoa. They've lost all these houses here, and they've already rebuilt some new ones, so that's good. Just getting here, first time to come to Swannanoa. Heard about the wreckage. We're about to see a bunch of it firsthand. So we're with Jenica at Dark City Customs in Swannanoa. Their business was here on this concrete pad. It's completely swept away.
Hey guys. No, my uncle's been military for 55 years, and he was even saying that coming here was very different than being in military. He said this was some of the worst he's ever seen, just because this area isn't third world country. It wasn't meant for this. The amount of destruction that was here was just something he has never seen before.
Is everything fixed 6 months later? We all back to normal?
No. I mean, come on. No.
Tell us what they're telling you about this flood mark over here.
So this flood mark here is how high they want us to be able to build our property to be able to function here. But if I were to take you guys into the only building that stayed standing on our property, you can see the flood lines. So the first flood line is literally almost 23 feet high.
Jenica, start all that over.
And then the third SBA loan, we are being denied again because we cannot get flood insurance. We don't have a building to put flood insurance on. We have dirt. So flood insurance will not allow us to get flood insurance for dirt. And so the SBA loan has told us, sorry for your luck. If you can't get flood insurance, we can't give you a loan. So we have been denied all the way around. FEMA denied us on help for our house. SBA loan has denied us here, and then we had 3 separate insurance policies. We knew we did not have flood insurance. No one did down here.
How high did you say the water?
It went up to about 20 foot. You can see where some of the water lines is.
Despite suffering catastrophic loss to both their home and their business, Jenica and her husband, with a team of people, assisted Justin Peck, who you're going to meet in a minute, in building over 100 tiny homes to help others who had also lost everything. It was amazing to meet her, glad to connect with her and see people who are making things better out of their own loss. Well, we made it to Hot Springs. Welcome to Hot Springs.
Welcome.
We're looking for a woman with blue hair.
Is it me?
No? We like her already. We haven't even met her. She's got on velvet bell bottoms and blue hair. This is gonna be fun. You don't get this every day, more ways than one. You're on camera.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi,
Good guy. Nice to meet you too. How you doing?
Welcome to Hot Springs.
Thank you. This is my daughter Gracie.
Look at us. Yeah, bring it in.
Hey, I'm John.
Hey, I'm Mandy.
Nice to meet you. Are you a hugger?
Sorry, okay, we'll make it free. No, you're fine. We're down here. Now, we're fortunate we didn't lose any lives in Hot Springs, but we have a lot of rafters that were like pulling stubborn people out their second-story windows, but it was all of our businesses, though. So, and we're a tourist town full of like food service people, and then it was like, boop, everyone's unemployed and there's no tourists coming because town's falling down.
How many of the businesses, or what percentage?
90%.
90% of the business.
90%. The only ones that survived was our gas station and a tobacco road.
Mandy's gonna take us somewhere to find some food in a temporary
This is
restaurant.
where I used to work. I was a waitress / manager at the Spring Creek Tavern. It used to have a deck that went out. The deck is gone. There used to be a building right there where those cones are, and that building disappeared along with the earth underneath it.
Yeah, but it's been 6 months. Aren't you all back to normal by now?
We've been working night and day. You would think so, but nope, it's still a struggle. But we're getting new businesses opening every day. Last week we had two businesses open back up in different locations, but you know, it was still a gathering of town and so much love and hope and joy, and oh, it filled our cups. It was amazing. And all the kindness we've seen from people, the random acts of kindness and generosity is enough. It's enough to make you cry happy tears. It really is.
We're walking
What got us here is that a dam formed on the brick here. So all the water went around. And like Gentry's Hardware was up to where their awnings are. The water had gotten that high. So it was scary. I was up to my thighs in front of the post office in the road right here. There's been a lot of progress. It's so much work. And, you know, we're further ahead than a lot because we didn't wait for help. We kind of got up the next day. It was like, town's broke. Let's fix it, you know.
Come on, kids. We smell food. We're going to support a local restaurant that got closed down, washed away down there, and they've moved to higher ground, and they're in a temporary building or something down there.
No, right past it.
Okay.
That long flat.
They're in the church? No, I'm confused.
Yeah, it's an older church. It's not still a church.
We're the church.
What?
We're the church, not a building.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
We're the hands and feet.
Exactly.
Time to eat. As I've said before, at High Country Hope, we work hard. Sometimes we cry hard. I just was crying so hard back in Swannanoa with, what's her name? I'm so tired emotionally, physically, that I said, let's pray, and I started crying so hard I couldn't pray, and Ryan there had to pray for me because I couldn't. Thank you, Ryan. I'm going to try again here. What's going on over here? What is this? Y'all are out of control.
Chased off by that time.
Out of control.
I like to tell people who don't want to accept charity that I just want them to come by and give me a hug. So they'll come by and give me a hug. I'm like, well, once you're here, why don't you look around and see if there's anything you might want or something your neighbor might need? And that works pretty good.
It works better than this junky guitar I found in the corner. Tell me who you are and what you do.
My name is Dan Myers. I'm one of the aldermen here in town, and I'm also on the fire department.
What town are we in?
We're in Hot Springs, North Carolina.
Hot Springs, there we go. And you put on your request list a lawnmower.
Yes, sir.
And we brought you one.
That is amazing.
You can thank Harvest House Church in Boone, North Carolina.
I will. Thank you. I appreciate you, Harvest House. You guys are amazing. This will drastically help us. We have about 2 acres of land that the fire department is on, and it gets unruly. And our last lawnmower got inundated by flood, and it's toast now. So this is going to be amazing. Thank you all very much.
How are we doing 6 months later? Are y'all everything's back to normal?
No. We have 2 businesses that were closed that are now opening. And that's 2 out of, I think, 8 that were closed. So we're getting there, and in the next month, May 3rd, we're going to have a grand reopening of Hot Springs. It's going to be called Town and Trail Fest. And it's going to be a festival right over here in the Hot Springs Resort and Spa grounds.
Thank you. Keep up the hard work.
Oh yeah, there ain't nothing else I can do.
All right. Love y'all. God bless. Bye. And here's the mascot. What's his name? Oh, honey, are you okay? He's either cold or nervous. Hey, Max.
He likes to play it up to get sympathy.
Oh, thank you, neighbor. Look at this. We did a little bit. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Green Park Inn, John Winkler and your partners. That mini fridge came from there, from Blowing Rock. We've got stuff that came from Harvest House Church, a lawnmower, which they requested. Thank you. All kinds of dog food, laundry detergent, dishwashing detergent, tarps. Very thankful. If I forgot somebody that helped donate all this, please forgive me. God knows your heart, and may He bless you for your generosity. Right?
Bless you for your generosity.
We had such a great time with Mandy, but it was time to move on to our next location. This campground was completely washed away, and they have rebuilt the cabins in the camping area. It's right on the Appalachian Trail. I wish I'd have taped it, but we had hikers walking through here while we were talking. And they brought in a big Amish crew, and they're building literally a factory over here. I took a little of it a minute ago to crank out these tiny homes. That built over 100 of them that have been distributed. Jenica back there in Swannanoa at Dark City Customs has been working with them, distributing them. They got quite a recovery effort going on here. It's inspiring to see, and it's particularly inspiring that heard of many places, including the Boone, where we're from, the Amish coming down from the north to help us English. As I always say, I love you all. I appreciate you. Appreciate your prayers. I appreciate your support. Appreciate the teams that have come and the teams that are coming to help. It's going to be work for years in recovery, and it's just an amazing work of humanity and people working together, and you fall in love with these people that we're meeting. And I've cried with people today, prayed with people today, hugged several people today, complete strangers, but they're not strangers now. So this storm blew us together. Something good out of it. I'm just gonna walk down here to the French Broad River and show you how much wreckage is still left. And this is the kind of thing I've shared in a lot of videos, that there's hundreds of miles of rivers and creeks. They're just absolutely devastated with wreckage. This is gonna take years and years. I mean, the Army Corps of Engineers is trying to work a little, or they are working here and there, doing what they can. It's just endless amounts, or it seems endless. It's going to take a long time until they're beautiful again. Wow. It's hard to believe how high the water was, like 26 feet above normal. It's just inconceivable. However, there's a lot of good people helping poco a poco, as I always say, little by little in Spanish. All of us working together. Your prayers included. All right. Love you. Bye. I want you to meet another cool guy we met named Dave there at the campground that afternoon. Name?
Hi, I'm Dave Raymond, and I'm from Greenville, Tennessee. And I came here to Hot Springs here to do some work and rebuild, because I'm rebuilding my life. Because in the same storm, tree went through my house. So we're all gonna rebuild together and have a great life. I'm a painter, and this is what I do, what you see right here. I'm a house artist.
A house artist.
I'm a house artist, that's what I do.
And what you told me a minute ago, what did your house become? Did you say
it became a tree house.
Because a tree fell through the middle.
Yeah.
That's a good attitude.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for what you're doing.
You're welcome.
God bless you. Keep up the good work.
I will. Day and night. Day and night. I never stop.
And I hope you get your house back better
I
than
will.
it was.
Eventually, my turn will come.
All right. Thank you, brother.
Have a good night.
High side once more for Justin Peck. As Tyler Courtney continues to circle the bottoms. Here comes Peck off the high side. Justin Peck to the lead. Justin Peck takes the top spot.
Well, I showed up 4 days after the hurricane. Did about 14 days of search and rescue. Most of it was recovery, which was pretty hard. And then after that, I went back to Utah, which is where I live. Spent about 3 days in Utah. With my construction background, I went through my engineer. We got all the plans and everything done and drawn up. And so we're basically building 12 by 16 structures for people that have lost everything. And my initial goal was to build 10. So all I was gonna do is 10. And when I hit 101, that was a pretty awesome accomplishment. And so we ended up moving from Swannanoa down here to Hot Springs, and to serve another community. We had a phone call from Mayor Abby and asked us to come down and kind of help do what we do. And they've graciously given us this entire campground to do our job on. So we're out here just doing the best we can to help the community, serve the people. I'm hoping by the middle of June we'll have another 100 built, and away we go.
Awesome. Where can people find you online?
So mentallyheal.org is the website, and then Mentally Heal. Heal. It's HEAL. That's all of our social media stuff. God's leading me in the right place. So
that's awesome. Thank you.
Absolutely.
And now they're building a factory out of shipping containers and whatnot, or a warehouse, to have a covered roof to build more buildings out of. How cool is that? Well, it's almost as cool as my grandson, Joshua Lee.